Alright. Bam. Since we've got another episode for the recordings, I'm your host, Euclidean Mind, and we're going to be doing Pathologic. I'm joined in Discord with my co-host, Boo.
I'm sorry I wasn't in earlier, guys. I was doing coding with C++.
It's all good. It is late here in the town. There's more stuff I have to figure out. Okay.
I'm trying to impress Euclid by trying to learn C++ early on.
You impressed me already. And if you
Yay.
guys don't know, I'm getting my bachelor's degree in computer science, so we'll see if I become a programmer or software developer. And my co-host Boo's also my younger brother who's going through that process with me. Okay, so hunger.
Oh, the HD version looks a lot nicer.
We're going to need to acquire more food, Mr. Boo. Oh, wait, we filled our... Water ups our exhaustion.
Why does water up your exhaustion? It's supposed to hydrate you.
Yeah, I know.
That's kind of like backwards.
What's that quote from Idiocracy that you like so much?
It's a Brondo. It has electrolytes.
Why does
What
Daniel love
plants crave.
water? It's what Daniel craves. It's electrolytes. Can we not go back downstairs? There we go. It's what I crave. Okay, so nothing in the cathedral. We're gonna do a little bit of town wandering. Windows, the house bricked in. So we're gonna hit the major points of interest. We're gonna try to gather some more clues here. We know the old Minskys are hard up on not talking. No! Wife aggro. Oh, thank you, young Gustavo. And Gustavo Fring. Let me know if I'm saying that wrong, but welcome to the pack, my dude. You're supporting a Wolfam streamer, and you should be proud of that. Oh, woof. How you doing today, Mr. Gustavo? I'm gonna call you Gustavo. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And much love for the follow.
This is like reminding me of like Thief 3.
We placed our trust in
Uh-oh.
them, and yet they came unprepared.
Time to hide in 1 inch of
Shabana,
shadows.
the hair-eater, the bone spirit, crawled by them, touched them, and turned their blood into poisonous tar.
What happened?
Having devoured their body, she found her way into the steppes' depth and inner waters. And plague has devoured this land.
Did somebody die on our watch? Did we die? Let's see something here. Maybe we slept for too long and night came and we did not find our killer. Okay, so our exhaustion is high. Let's only sleep for 3 hours. Okay, what time is it? Let's try this again. Let's continue traveling down that road. They said if I do not find my killer by tonight, I will meet my end. So we knocked back the exhaustion just a little bit. Excuse me, miss. You better run, little Miss Pigtails. All these kids walking around unaccompanied by their parents is a frightful thing indeed.
I mean, you always need fledgling little cultists.
Yes.
Look up Children of the Corn.
He who walks behind the rose. He who is ever watchful. So this is a house we visited before. This is the younger Vlad.
We promise according to our hopes. We perform according to our fears.
See how it all turns out. I used to keep this place secret, but all these secrets seem so childish now. Vlad, now tell me, did Isidore visit you last night? Tell me the truth, please. Yes, Isidore did pay me a visit, but don't ask what we talked about. I have no right to share it with you. I'm gonna ask you one more question. Your answer will determine whether you and I become friends or enemies. That is because that would make you betray your father, isn't it? Yes, seems it's better to put the cards on the table with you. So far, you're coming across as a very smart person. You've talked to my father already. What do you know? Nothing, but I'm counting on your conscience. I will find the whole truth out anyway, sooner rather than later. Isidore said, note that I'm merely retelling it secondhand. He said there's an epidemic in the Steppes camp. An outbreak of tarbagan. Sickness, perhaps the plague, that his father had issued in order to lock the termitary up to prevent the infection from getting in.
Action?
Alright, and what are you so afraid of? That you would conceal this? I don't understand. You did the right thing. Yes, and what are you so afraid of that you would conceal this? I don't understand. You did the right thing. There is an underlying sensitive family matter there. Well, here. To cut a long story short, my father would kill me if he found out about this conversation. The unrest in the termitary, you see, well, I incited it to make father lock it up. He didn't believe Isidore. Taking account of the fact that... What do you think was the cause of Simon Kane's death, especially taking into account the fact that Isidore Barak had been his last visitor? We need to warn Reuben. It's very urgent. He's about to examine Simon as soon as the period of time required by the Kanes passes. But where is he? I have no idea. Where is he staying? I don't know. There was a secret dissecting room in one of the warehouses, but no one knows where exactly. He used to live mostly in the steppe, sometimes sleeping in the termitary or at Laura Revel's shelter. Oh, getting clues. So, Always gotta make note. So we want one of the warehouses. We want termitary. And Laura Ravel's shelter. Right. I don't know, it's a night of a lot, but he's not there. I know that for sure. He went away to mourn his master. What would you have done if you were him? Okay, so we have to find... We have to find Reuben. Okay, so we have that much information so far. I would have resigned myself and left the place for good. My investigation over. I'd wait for him at the caves. It's simple. I'd check every warehouse, of course. Perhaps I'd find something. I like that. So we gotta check the warehouses. So we have the butchering room, the long facility. Bad Grief's lair, Reuben's prosectarium. The Castle of Souls and Halves, the warehouse where the urchins under the chieftain Notkin reside. Okay, we need to start moving our feet. So we come out this way. We are getting closer to the truth. Time is drawing short. It's an odd building. That may be worth a look. Maybe there's something at his house or someone by his house that can give us information. Just gotta make it there. Find this place right here. Okay. He's a studious man. Keep our minds sharp and our feet moving. We're coming upon warehouses now. So we'll go ahead. Save again. We have 1,000,000 save points. It's the best thing to do when you're playing adventure games, and then you can step back, and if you fail, you can retry at points. Conserving your time and your efforts. Let's look for an entryway. Locked. Kidding me? There's gotta be a way in. Do I have an item I can use? Needle. Razor. It's already getting dark. Come on. Did I drop something? Yes, I did. Boiler room, factory, old facility. Let's check the butchering one. Hopefully the door is on this side. I choose the wrong side. Nope. Okay, can't get to there. Going to the one across. No, if I can just get into one, I could probably traverse into the others. Come on, where's the door? Maybe he's in one of these. Nope, locked. Alright. Why is this accessible? Does this one have no doors? Are you joking? I know I did not pass up a door. I'm just gonna be walking around in circles with this one. Or maybe it's that the only door is up top there. Oh, come now. This is wrong. There should be a door. Maybe? Guess not. How do they enter this building? I'll do one thing here. Dogman. Alright, load up. Maybe we enter from the boiler room. Can't possibly keep all doors locked. I mean, they could. Odd colored brick. Is there no door on this place? How does that make sense? Town hall. Let's take a step back. So we're gonna go to Lower Ravels. Go up this way. Boom, we can travel up through there. Go in the right direction? Yes, we are. We do not have time to waste. Dogs are barking. No, we do not want to go this way. Well, I guess we're gonna have to. Whose place is this? Town Theater. Oh yes, the dogs are going crazy. We'll come up here and shoot left. Okay, we're almost there. This should be her house right here. Can we speak with you? No, we can't. Why are you crying? talk to any of you.
Was it a month ago? I can't remember.
You are the person that came to Maria Cana in a dream. I recognized you straight away. My name is Laura Ravel. And this is the shelter. You are always welcome here. Why is your house called a shelter? Well, it is empty at the moment because everyone is grief-stricken. But I usually have a lot of guests. The doors of this house are always open for my friends and for the friends of my friends day and night. I was recommended to you by Maria. She your friend. Let's be friends now. I prefer being friends with everyone. You always have guests, but your face looks sad. Well, yes, I'm the mistress of this house after all. That doesn't mean I am a mistress. Mind you, not with a capital M. I won't ever become one. But I also serve people to the best of my ability. Who are the capital M mistresses then? The mistresses of the town. We call them the dream mistresses. Kana, Ogminskaya, Subrova. Now, after Victoria and Nina's departure, it's their daughters who are trying to see the future. They are far less impressive than their mothers for now. Of course, Maria is probably the best. It's good to see the children continue the life work of their parents. Why are you frowning? I'm just in a melancholic mood. We are way too used to playing the game of tragic predictions. I'm trying to arrange everything back to order. I'd be happy to help you if I can.
No. A town like this can't give birth to a killer.
Alright, let's go like this. I know you're a doctor, a wonderful one at that. A celebrity medic. Everyone in our small town knew what a famous doctor was coming here. That a famous doctor was coming here. I'm very glad you really have. Because I want you to do a certain good thing. Can I ask a favor of you? Depends on what you need. According to Katerina, I don't have that much time left. She's a mistress, isn't she? A few years ago, the child death rate went through the roof here. 6 people died in a week. 10 or so came down with serious illnesses. It made us worried. Unfortunately, we couldn't find the cause straight away back then. And in the end, it turned out that the children were dying because of a game. What in the world? What kind of game kills children? They were playing, what do they call it? Well, it was some kind of medical game. They were stealing medicine from the adults and making some diabolical mixture out of it. Then they healed each other with it. Back then the game just faded into obscurity, but now I've heard that they were contemplating doing it again. Someone has already been poisoned. But what for? I tried to ask the kids, but they didn't trust us. They think we want to put an end to this dangerous game because we are mean and stupid adults that simply don't get it, so your arrival has come in very handy. So you want me to play with them and gain their trust. That's no simple feat. No, it's much simpler. There is a house somewhere in town, either abandoned or just occupied. That's where they play hospital. That's where they stole their horrible mixtures. Please use your standing and celebrity name to put an end to this game. Capella Ogminski's daughter believes the house will be unlocked today. I'll do my best, of course. How can I find the house? Capella mentioned it's next to one of the ruins. My friend couldn't hear them properly. Have you seen the stone stairway to heaven? I think you might be able to see the house you're looking for from Avon's window. But most importantly, it should be unlocked. Do people around here ever leave their doors unlocked? In exceptional cases or emergencies, yes we do. But generally houses are supposed to be locked up because they're occupied by several families. People aren't that scared of losing their own belongings, but they care about their neighbors. And now that everyone's so afraid of the man-eater, of course everything's locked. In that case, it won't be too hard to find. Alright. And now it's getting really dark. Let's check something here. One sec, guys. Reflashing this, I'm getting some errors on my end.
You fucking punk, I was washing your shit. I just filled my drink.
There we go. It's back up and running. Sorry, I was getting errors on my end with it. Okay, let's load this back up on this end. Nope, that's wrong. There we go. And bam. How you doing, Mr. Crafty?
Doing good, my dude, doing good.
Awesome.
Just got off work. Got my screen hanging set up.
Nice.
So, backdrop is up, lights are on. Stream is looking mad decent, my dude.
Right on. Oh no. It's 21 hour. This game has always kicked my butt. I'm trying to deliver a little bit of butt kicking back to it. Smash the name, major obscure, the excavator, blah 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 blah. Mere comment, once in a while, maybe I need to figure out the most fruitful post. Dormitory, warehouse, or rebel shelter. I have to find Ruben. Hey, what is up, Archie Bang? Let's do this. What is this doing? What is this doing? There we go. Okay. What it'd be like? It'd be like this game driving me crazy because I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm supposed to, and I'm caught on a corner, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. I'm looking for a gentleman by the name of Ruben. It's not going so great. So, well, I got a little minor thing here. Oh, this is Pathologic. It's horror game slash psychological horror game, and there's a disease running through town, and you play one of many actors. Well, it's an older game. They did an HD remake. So I can see the house from her window. So is it this house? Maybe it's this house? No, because that one's locked. Maybe it's this one over here. It's a pretty solid mystery sort of adventure game. And I'm probably gonna die tonight and have to start over. They burp. We're getting there. One death. Oh, maybe one death. And maybe then I'll die twice. So the house should be unlocked. Where in the stairs? I can see the stash from my window. It's still water. House by the staircase ruin. What kind of games are local children playing? Laura is worried about them. Oh, she is worried about the mysterious schmoders they seem to have discovered. It would put her mind at ease if I can get my hands on it and wrest it away from them. I know where they keep it. I can see their stash from my house window. In the still water. In a house by the staircase ruin.
Turn around, around. Every now and then I fall apart. I need you now more than ever. I fucking need you now tonight.
Lol. What's that noise? You pouring something?
No, that's my cup.
Oh.
Take a fucking sip.
Yeah,
Fucking
boy.
sip, bitches. Fucking sip. Fucking need you now more than ever.
Is this the house they were speaking of?
No. This is the house they were speaking of.
Don't see any children.
Ah, yes. The fucking children.
Maybe they're upstairs.
Now more than ever. Fucking need you now
Okay, that's not
tonight.
weird. May I inquire as to how you found this place, sir? I'm investigating the murder of Simon Kane. You will answer my questions. Question 1, who are you? We're playing here, rehearsing actually, also looking for something we needed for the game. Nothing special, just some junk.
Some of that fucking junk.
Doesn't sound too convincing. I'm not a man to be trifled with, little scam. Try again and try to be honest this time. Yeah, well, it can't be fixed now anyway. Alright, I'll tell you, who knows. Perhaps you'll even be of help. The kids are in danger. We've come here to get schmoders. But someone has already looted the cash. Maybe it was Capella's doing. She's probably distributed them among her minions, the pagan. I don't understand a thing. How is it dangerous? The little ones are playing Epidemic again. They wanted to get their hands on these damn schmoders so very much. So now we need to catch the kiddies, and I mean all the kiddies in town one by one, and pry the schmoders from their hands. See, the common opinion is that the schmoders can cure all kinds of ailments and stuff, but in truth they're deadly. Why were they produced in the first place then? An adult will be severely poisoned. They'll be bedridden for a week or so, and that's it. But it spells doom for the kids. How are the children supposed to cure themselves then? Children? All children should come to our polyhedron. They'll be safe there. The polyhedron. The specular tower on the other side of the river. There is no death, no grief, no boredom, no disease there. That is proven for certain. Only dumbheads leave it voluntarily. If you ask me, you have to be absolutely thick and heartless creature lacking any semblance of imagination to refuse something of that sort. That is some story embroidering, mate. Hold on. We would have called you to come by to our place, but we can't. No adults allowed. Well, no children allowed places are more fun anyway. Do you have no more information you can give me? Oh no.
Oh no, baby. What is he doing, baby?
Great. 22-hour. I'm so gonna die here. Working so hard to get clues. Let's go check the Termitaire if we have enough energy. Okay. Let's turn up here. We'll save here. We will load here. That puts us closer. It still leaves us at 20 hour. Mr. Kraft.
What up, my dude?
You leave me a lurk, buddy?
I am right now, aren't I?
Ooh.
I should. I'm hosting you right now.
Oh, you're hosting?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I fucking need you now more than ever.
Why are they beating up that woman? Everyone's going after that lady. They all gone crazy. It's now 21 hour. What is this?
Oh, you can. Oh, that's.
Oh, you setting up something?
Yeah.
I'm changing up the style of the start stream soon. Shit.
Nice.
Pretty decent right now. Oh shit.
Open the tab. Show me, baby. Show me what you got. Show me what you're working with. Shake that booty. Watch yourself. Shake that booty.
Oh.
Show me what you're working with.
I feel really weird, dude.
It happens.
Are you gonna shake it for me now, baby? Yes, you will. Don't you deny it. I ain't gonna try it. Well, let's save that one, beautiful here.
Can we not go in this building?
Shake the booty. Watch yourself.
If anyone's wondering, that's Crafty from Classic Crafty Gaming.
I do apologize. I'm very active verbally.
That he is. That he is.
It was a blessing and a curse. Save me from my sins, lady. Whisk me away as we go into my chambers.
Oh, the craftyisms.
Shake booty.
Lord. That's right, you heard it here. If you're gonna do anything, shake that booty.
Oh my god. location, size, style. Oh, baby. Oh, show me what you're working with. Shake that booty.
We will find out the secrets of this area. It's been a very painful and trying affair.
Very painful.
Oh. This is the abattoir. May we enter? Oh my god, no, baby. Oh my god, are we not able to enter these places?
No, my dear Watson. We're going.
How are we supposed to conduct our business?
You come inside anyways. Break the door down.
Yeah. Same
It
old, same
will
old.
not let us enter. Mr. Cow, I seek guidance. Tell me the secrets of your lands. I am destined to die soon. What?
These otters sound so beautiful.
These otters?
Yeah, that's so mean. I gotta...
It's utterly terrifying.
Oh no.
No, no.
Get Otter here.
Oh no, baby. Oh no.
Yo, Mr. Boo.
I'm soaking wet.
What's
Boolicious. Boolicious definition.
okay. It's hard. Not only do they need to be fed, but talked to as well. I need to find the words of comfort for them. Only then will they repay us with their tenderness and joy. But now they're all anxious. Every single one of them is mumbling something. That's why I look so tired.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about? Of the dead
Cow.
themselves. Do not assume that people die forever, and not everyone does. Some people live underground and only die out of the lack of care. You always have to knock from this side so that they do not fade away.
How dare you utter his name?
Let me examine your pupils, okay now? Now your pulse. Do you take drugs? No, it's Twire the herb. We sleep in the very heart of the steppe, you know. I'm all green because of it. It's high time for it at the moment. Can you hear how the air is tolling? That's Twire. Unbelievable. The rulers should take some measures immediately.
This supple-handed runaway had no mercy for a wounded man.
Oh man.
He can't be a true warden.
Oh yeah.
Queen can help.
Palpatine, help.
Palpatine, help! If only Palpatine would help me in my time of need. Help me with these souls that do need to feed.
Help me, Obi-Wan Palpatine.
For it is my salt that they shall all receive, if I'm not able to best this game.
Oh no, baby.
Oh yes, baby. Oh, let me message something to someone real quick.
I feel so weird. I feel weird.
Okay. I'm gonna be so lost and I'm gonna end up dying out here.
Oh no. Oh no, baby. Oh no.
I am not long for this world. Sticky's house.
Ew, that sounds nasty.
Is that a dog? There's a dog out here.
I'm gonna save that.
That is a dog. We shall go around this way. It is not easy locating people in this game. A lot of walking. A lot of walking. This is house, yep. Oh, Sticky, where you at?
That's nasty.
There you are. You're a
Yep.
kid. Wanna see something fun?
Those two phrases should not go together.
Yeah, sure. Look around. Some houses are always open for you, others open for everyone only under special circumstances. If a person dies or when there's a wedding or something, others still are open to those who can find a creep hole inside. Creep hole in. I am too big for creep holes. Well, I collect places like that. I made a I made a map a year ago. Now there's so many marks on it that there's no room for houses. I hid in a house for about 2 hours once. The owners were there, but they didn't notice me. Interesting.
I can barely stand. Am I sick?
Okay.
You're creepy. Now is not a good time to talk, however important the matter. I'll come by later. Okay, I guess you have no information you wish to divulge with me. It wasn't like you were a complete waste of time. Hint, hint.
Wink, wink.
Nod, nod. Say no more, say no more.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
All the single ladies. Guess we gotta step back in time once again. Man, I'm coming up against a lot of dead ends. It's like I must find Ruben.
Does Ruben have decent? Fuck. No. It's bad. Oh no. Control.
And I have to warn the town medic, Ruben. So maybe he's in a building near the warehouse? None of those doors are accessible. What about... No. No, none of those doors are accessible. What about this door? Are you hiding back here, Ruben? It's just gonna be like 3 hours of me exploring empty houses. Okay. Let's turn back. I keep going after the wrong people. What about you, Doc? Can you tell a man-eating Mara when you see her? She's absolutely cruel and everything. And everyone's going mad for her. Everyone's looking for Amara. Well, they say no one believes in her, but everyone keeps keeping an eye over their shoulder. Do you know how they paint Mara? There's a girl warming her hands up, with her hair loose, all lit and nimble. And then she bends back, peeks at you, and bam, her face is all twigs. It's very simple, hopefully. There was this guy 5 years ago, too. He said he recognized her easily, too, and she walked by him, maybe behind him, right to his very house. He closed the door behind him, but she slipped in, and well, 4 coffins up the front porch. And yesterday, too. What about yesterday? No, come on, I'm an adult man. On the other hand, pigs will fly, you know. If Simon can live for 200 years, why can't Mara suck his life out, using her twigs as sipping straws? You're a funny man, Pop.
Oh, baby. Oh, no.
Sipping straws. Sippity sip sip straws.
Sort of fucking sip.
Sippity lip a slip, slip a lip a sip. Sippity sip sip straws. That was the last straw. That's my straw. Where's your straw? I am babbling. Son of a bitch. I do not want to make traversing this place easy. There I go, just a walking down the street singing, I'm gonna die. Help,
That's how that one goes.
I need somebody help. Not just anybody, I'm gonna die to a monster. It's gonna eat out my butt. My butt's gonna be gone, Mr. Craft.
Rip your butt.
Rip my butt.
Wait, that sounds wrong. That's bad. That's
Okay,
bad, okay.
You all look like normal, distinguishable. Okay, you look distinguished.
Yeah, I sleep when I'm dead.
Welcome, welcome, dear guests. Give the man something to drink. Let him grab a bite. Sit him down comfortably. Show him our big city guests some respect. And don't let him out until I say otherwise. Now, where am I? Ain't it obvious? The Brotherhood of Thieves, that's where you are. You've got 2 options now, you do. Dine in hell with us, or run like hell from us. Let me go in peace, I'm a doctor. Since we've just met, Doc, you go in peace. For the first and last time. But next time, your exit will cost extra. I'll keep that in mind.
Nah, that ain't no simple lass. Got a keen eye for playing tricks. Takes one to know one.
Well, mate, got any good stuff? Right. Hey, Grief, who killed Simon? You think I did it? I'm not thinking anything, I'm asking a question. Asking, huh? How could a man that's been fooling around with them afterworld shenanigans not die? Ain't nothing good about sticking your nose to where us humans are neither welcome nor wanted. Don't trouble trouble until trouble troubles you, right, Doc? So you think Simon's been killed by a supernatural creature? No one is to blame for his death. It's all been coming to this, Doc. It was your T's death, and it'll snatch you up. Doc, it was. You tease death and it'll snatch you up. I've seen some shit. I've got experience, mate, so I know what I'm saying. And Simon did tease it. So he saw it coming. Show me who's blaming a man or a ghoul for it, and I'll spit him in the eye. What's with all the street hysteria, women getting killed in those your men at work? No way. My folks are only catching tiny little fish in muddy water, nothing more. Would they go looking for trouble at a time like this? Why would they cut beggars anyway? The ones after 'em girls in the streets are your honest working bee scared shitless. Got themselves hung over Twyron. Twyron? I always get in trouble with that one. Got themselves grim fear knocking at the back of their necks, and boom, batshit insane they go. You got a silver tongue, haven't you? Well, you got a keen mind, mate. You'll find yourself a killer, Doc. You will. Each passing hour spawns a ton more of those. You're bound to catch at least one by the end of the day, I figure. I will find the one that will leave you, even you scared witless. What?
Feels like my stitches are cut.
Where are we? The lady was dressed in shredded garbage bag. It's all the rage. It's very new world. Duck, duck, duck. Holy shit, this is scary.
What?
Notkin. What the hell are you doing here, Doc? How do you know I'm a doctor? Everyone does. I'm Chieftain Notkin. If you see a big gray cat around here, call him Artist. I will if he calls me Bachelor.
Where are my daredevils?
Well, I guess Notkin is no help. Town theater. I'm stumbling around so blindly it's not even funny. Well, it's kind of funny. Mr. Boo, you know I appreciate you, right? And so do you, Mr. Crafty. Do I appreciate?
I appreciate you, brother. Nice to have you around.
It is more than nice to have you both around. I believe it's getting dark in this room and people cannot see my visage. Let's check that. I think that's much better. Yes, yes it is. Town theater.
Simon is dead. So, the town will meet its death at the same hand as Simon's.
The theater welcomes the distinguished audience at any time. There's a performance of the masks every evening, and the blood gets rinsed off every night. The rest of the time, slots are filled with a puppet show. But that's not all we have. Magic tricks, fortune telling, dream reading, whoever has eyes, let him see. But it's very empty at the moment. That is a deceiving impression. The theater is small, but it holds quite a few secrets, like the mime who is currently picking the threads from your clothes, or the mask who is sewing your fate for the next few days from those threads. What's in store for me? Your fate isn't bound yet. It will take time, effort, and of course your direct participation. Come to see us every evening. We'll show you how you're doing bit by bit. I will definitely come by. Okay. So you had nothing really to add except stand there with your fancy clothes and cane? Is this really my fate? Well, we've been to all the big houses. We've even tried to go to the abattoir and the turbitary. That means me, blah 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 blah. Speak English, there must be something I'm missing here. And I'm probably like passing it up blindly. Probably have to read over my notes. I think it's about time almost for a snack break. And to rejuvenate this body of mine. Wah! Alright, so I'm gonna take a very short break and we'll be right back. Give me about 5-10 minutes and we will see you then. We'll catch you in the next one. That's for the recording, not for the stream. We'll be right back.